I'm Scotty, like Pippen, ballin', swish, boy, too hotty. Like
Hey, what's up, you guys, man? I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And today I wanted to bring you guys a topic, something I wanted to talk about, not to offend anyone, of course, but to just be real and to just, get a conversation going as to why you guys feel that there's not a lot of minority coaches in the NFL. There currently were three. We're already down to one. Mike Tomlin being the sole one for the Pittsburgh Steelers, of course. And I'm just trying to figure out why that's been the case for some years. I feel like the leash sometimes may be a little shorter, for minority coaches. Not all the time, but just in some cases I feel that way. But with that being said, the NFL has spoken and has spoken out and said that they are planning on, working closely to fixing that. And I do think, changes will come. I'm not saying that the NFL is not working closely to get those things in order and to get, more minority coaches on those sidelines. But I'm just telling you what I've seen over the past years. And I won't go too in depth with it, but just a little small example of what I'm kind of talking about the short leash. We take Brian Flores, for example, the Miami ex coach. He goes on that crazy winning streak to end the season and is still released from the team. I know the season didn't start well, and he was there, last year, and some things could have led up to that firing. We're not in office to know, but I just find that strange when you have guys like Rule still holding on to their job in Carolina when things haven't been going too well down there. Like I said, different situations do call for different things. I do understand, but like I said, that's just a little small example of hindsight of what's going on. But with that being said, they are having a couple minorities interview for jobs recently. Hines Ward actually is interviewing for the Texans job. I'm not sure if you guys know. The Houston Texans will be bringing him in for an interview. So I'd like to see my man Hines Ward get a shot at coaching, man. He's a student of the game, and I feel like he can definitely, rally some troops with that, Hines Ward energy. So we'll see if he gets a chance to, get a head coach gig. Here in the near future. Hines has been on the sideline with the Jets coaching staff and, has been, taking in quite a few tips and a bunch of knowledge, getting him ready and set up for that head coach job. So he might be the next, next man up for the Houston Texans. And who knows, he might be the guy to change that organization back around. They got Mills down there at quarterback. He looked pretty solid towards the end of the season. So we'll, be able to see if he can take on somebody like that and tune him up or possibly draft his own quarterback. I'd like to see Hines get a chance to build a team, especially being a former Steeler. I'm definitely not opposing my man Hines, getting a coaching gig. So with that being said, only time will tell. We'll see some more guys get interviews and see if some more guys get opportunities, man. But yeah, so to some football news, current football news. My man Juju has not played in over 9 weeks and will be back for the Kansas City Chiefs playoff game. That is a big energy boost, especially if he can make a few plays or at least be a decoy to kind of drag, star cornerbacks away from a few of our other weapons. So, glad to have Juju back. Glad he's healthy and glad he gets another shot to play with Big Ben, before Big Ben hangs it up and, runs off into the sunset. Juju gets to play with him one last time. So that's super dope. And like I said, I'm always glad to see players come back from injuries and hopefully he can be that same Juju and keep that, energy that he comes with. And just get back to that form of Juju that, was there when Antonio Brown was there. Because I feel like I haven't seen that Juju in a while. He has kind of took the savvy old veteran approach for whatever reason, but when you look, he's the same age as a lot of those guys, and you almost forget because he takes that approach. I like to see him get back to the young guy that he is. He's only 23 years old. He's very young, and just see him, ball out and just play free, man. He hasn't really played like that, like I said, since AB was with us, and I'd like to see Juju get back to having fun with football. He has fun off the field, of course, with his TikToks and all the things that he has going on. But I'm looking for that fun to trickle back to the football field and just come back to form of how you were performing. Your rookie and sophomore season, man. He was balling. His numbers was not lying. So it's like you can't deny that he's definitely took a tumble since then. But with that being said, hopefully we're able to retain him because if we can get a healthy Juju that steps up to the plate, Deontay Johnson, Juju, and Claypool can be a scary receiving core, and all those guys are under the age of 24, so we'll have them for a while. And pair that with a new incoming quarterback, we can groom him, and hey, who knows, man? We might build us a dynasty there. So, like I said, Juju coming back is definitely a big lift. I was hoping to get a few other players back, like Tuitt and Alualu, but I'll take Juju for now. Hopefully, those guys will be able to get back to the field. But with that being said, today's game definitely will be a fight. Ben said, "We don't stand a chance, so why not? Let's go out and have fun." I like it. I love it, man. Because it's being sarcastic, but it's still rallying the troops. So I get what he's saying and I get what he's doing. So, we just got to go out and play. You got to play fast. We got to start early. We just got to keep that energy flowing and let it flow through the game and just play for each other and play for one another and just play hard. Hopefully we get to see a Big Ben that old playoff Ben got one of his 400 or 500 passing yard games left in the tank. We'll see, man. I'm just really excited to see him get one last playoff game at least, man, because I didn't want to see him go out like that. It's dope that your last season you at least get to reach the playoffs. So like I said, who knows? The magic might sprinkle. It sprinkled in on Peyton when he went on his run. So hey, who's to say Big Ben can't rally around the troops and get it done this year? But as always, man, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. Let me know what more content you guys want me to bring. I'll be bringing you guys the real. I'll be bringing you guys more flavor and just more content as always. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.